One of my favorite quotes is, "Do what you can with what you have where you are." It has helped me so much as a homemaker. Comparing my homemaking skills or my home to someone else, either online or in person, is never helpful. I've learned instead to gain inspiration from others and then make the best of what I have. This past weekend, my dad and brother stayed with us, and we don't actually have a guest bedroom, but our basement acts as one. I just blow up a mattress for extra sleeping, and then there's a bathroom that they can use with a shower, so it actually works out really well. It's not perfect, but it's what we have, and I try my best to make it comfortable for our guests. Which brings me back to that quote, "Do what you can with what you have where you are." Okay, I've got the sheets in the wash. The blow-up mattress has been put up, as you saw, and I'm just going to leave the pillows and blankets here for now, and then I will, when the sheets are done, I will make up that bed. It always looks nice to have that made up down here, even if no one is sleeping down here. Whatever you find on your homemaking to-do list today, I hope you find encouragement and motivation from today's video. Sometimes finding motivation to clean the house simply means doing something small, like starting a load of laundry or sweeping the floor. I know that when I get up and I just do one productive task, it leads to another. And once I experience progress in my home, I'm much more motivated to get more things done. My son is normally in charge of cleaning up the bathroom. That's his weekly chore to do. But I noticed that there are some things that needed deep cleaned. Like there is a ring in the toilet when I was cleaning that up, and the faucet had some gunk on it. So I gave it a good deep clean. I probably should have done that before my dad came. But anyways, my son does a good job of just like surface cleaning, but it needed more than that this week. This week, the kids and I are memorizing Colossians 3:23, which says, "Work willingly at whatever you do, as though you were working for the Lord rather than for people." A lot of what I do feels like I'm doing it for people around me, but in reality, I'm serving the Lord by serving my family. And this verse has been a good reminder to me as I go about my regular household chores and keep my home running. Okay, what are we gonna do?
We're gonna bake a birthday cake.
Yeah. One way we save money on birthdays is to make a homemade cake instead of buying one from the store. And this recipe is a lemon bundt cake, and it's actually my husband's favorite cake. The recipe calls for 1 box of lemon cake mix, 1 box of lemon pudding mix, 4 eggs, 3/4 cup of water, and 3/4 cup of oil. But I used melted butter instead of the oil because I'm trying to work on eliminating the canola oil from my baking, and instead I'm just using melted butter, and it actually makes the cake taste a lot better. My daughter loves helping me in the kitchen, and I really enjoy teaching her these different life skills. It definitely requires me to have patience and just to allow for messes. I also have to really slow down when I'm cooking and teaching her, which is always a good thing, to just kind of slow down and not rush. But I really hope that she looks back on her childhood and remembers having fun and just learning alongside me in the kitchen. Today is birthday day, so as you saw, we got the cake done, and now I wanted to show you just a few things that we do as a family for birthdays, kind of just some of our traditions. We always put up a happy birthday sign. I made this banner sign back when my son had his first birthday, and it was just made out of cardstock, and then I cut the little pennants out and then stenciled the letters with a Sharpie marker. So we always put that up somewhere in the house, and then we make this, I just make these little signs on canvas, something to do with what the person likes, or like we've had dump trucks, we've had unicorns, you know, that kind of thing. But this is for my husband's birthday. He loves quartet singing, so we did the 4 microphones and some music. Another tradition is this plate. I got this at the Target dollar spot, I don't know, probably 6 or 7 years ago. And so this is just always put out on birthdays, and we use it for basically every meal during the day. And then we always put a balloon on the birthday person's chair where they normally sit at our dining room table. And then often we will get birthday napkins and birthday plates for our cake and ice cream. Sometimes I forget this, but I try to do that most birthdays and usually let the kids pick them out. We got the icing on the cake, just the lemon and powdered sugar. Abby's helping me with some tea. And then I also am cooking a butternut squash. It's actually done. It was kind of getting where it needed to be cooked. So I put it in the crock pot, and then I'm gonna take that apart and probably put it in the fridge. You probably won't have it tonight. For dinner, Thomas requested the take and bake pizzas from Hy-Vee, which is a local grocery store here. And I was okay with that because it meant that I had the night off from cooking dinner. So we definitely had party food that night, and my husband felt loved and celebrated on his birthday. So thank you all for coming along with me on today's video. And I have more homemaking vlogs here on my channel if you want to watch those as well.